What's up guys, Droid. This is just a wee quick test of the ProxiPod. This is basically a proximity pod you can place about your investigation. Now this is the micropod version which has the EMF static detection. It has to be a moving charge, it can't be just a stagnant charge. But I'm going to basically demonstrate that the EMF readings from this isn't affected by electronic devices, and that's the way it was designed. So unlike your K2 meters, for example, this won't be triggered by nearby electronics. I've got this fan on. This is an AC fan that's plugged into the wall. It's currently running on the high setting. This would give off a reasonable amount of EMF, which would be readable on a K2 meter, for example. But I'm going to switch this on and place it right on top where the fan is. The fan is right here. The motor is directly underneath there. That's a good amount of EMF coming from there. And I'm going to place it on there. And this device shouldn't react to it whatsoever. And then I'm going to show you how it reacts to static. As you guys know, you've probably seen my other videos. This actually has two antennas in here, so it is a little bit more sensitive than the regular ones. But as you see, it's going to go blue in a little second. And as you see, it's not being triggered by this field. So I'm going to move it. It's going to set off, obviously. I'm going to move it here. I'm actually going to reboot it because it takes about 10 seconds anyway. So I'm going to pop it here. And I've got my handy dandy super scientific bubble wrap bag. This is going to create some static which will set this off. Please excuse the mess, I'm actually busy working on stuff. So once it's blue, that is ready and calibrated. And I've got the bag here. I'm just going to wave it about. That's some quite distance, that's about a metre away, and it was setting it off. Now this will be 360 degrees on the device because it does have two large antennas in here, so it is quite sensitive. And basically that's it. It's going to alert you of static, moving static charges, EMF charges and stuff like that, but it will completely ignore other electronic devices. Here we go again. I'm going to do this again. There we go. That was a good 2 meters away, probably about 1.5 meters away. So the bigger the charge, obviously, the easier it will be to set off. But the purpose of this device was to eliminate false positives and obviously to ignore other devices that you have. This doesn't emit any fields or anything like that, so unlike the REM pods, etc., it won't set off any other device. It's quite safe to use. You could actually use this right next to a K2 meter and it won't affect it whatsoever. So yeah, this is a micropod version. There are going to be 3 different versions. So one will have a passive infrared sensor. It will be an upward facing one. I need to test if it can sense through this lid, because I want to try and keep it as clean as possible. And there'll be obviously the microwave motion sensor one as well. Now you can't use this one in the same room as you. You have to basically leave it and monitor it from a camera or something that. So we probably highly recommend just going with the micropod version. It's a much more suitable technology for this purpose, and it was designed to be in line with paranormal investigative work. Because nothing really should set that off. In fact, most people have bought the other types of micropods noted that it didn't really go off at all. So that's what I was looking for, to basically prove the point that nothing should really be setting it off anyway, not unless something is actually physically messing with it. That's the way it was designed. That's the way it was designed to be used. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye now.